Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Happy Friday. Very, very excited. It's Friday. um, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're doing well. There is just so much going on in this world right now from so many different aspects and things. And life can bring about a lot of changes. Life can throw you some curveballs. Life can make you wonder, like, really what's going on. But at the same time, and as much as life has a propensity to change, your core remains. I've learned and I've lived quite a bit of life in my years. But I've learned that the core of who I am has not really changed. I know that there have been times in my life where I have suppressed that core belief, the core values that have been within me since I can remember. That desire to always want to be helpful, that desire to always want to see people do good and succeed, and always rooting for the underdog and what have you. And even when I think back to the time when I went through my bitterness stage and I was not treating people with the kindness that I should have, um, the core was still the core. The core was still the core. I was just walking out my own pain. And so therefore was inflicting that pain on other people, which is really unfortunate. But the core was the core. And I am finding that as I talk to other people and get them to talk about who they were before life happened to them, you'll find that there is that intrinsic place within all of us that really wants to be good, really wants to be happy, wants to see other people happy, no matter what we look like on the outside. That's a core value of ours, and that comes from that place within us that God created specifically for Him. And so, as we go about, we're going into the weekend, and my focus on the weekend for all of us is to worship, to rest, to self care, and to enjoy. I just kind of really wanted to put out as a nugget today to get in touch with the core of who you are while you're doing this. Get in touch with the core. All this week we've been talking about pushing. We talked about your pushing, and I would be your midwife. We talked about who are you helping to push. We talked about who's in your inner circle to help you to push. But I really today I just want to kind of focus on what is your core? What is your core values? What within you makes you you? All right. you know not what has happened to you, not what you've had to walk through, not all the ups and downs of life, but the real inner you that's been in you since the day you were birthed out. And if you can get in touch with that, it kind of shifts how we go through life and how we perceive others. So that's my nugget for you today. I want you just to kind of take the weekend to just do, like, some deep digging within inside yourself. All right. All right. It's Friday. It's the weekend. And as we just said, we are going to worship. We're going to rest. We're going to self care. And we're going to enjoy the beauty of the nature and the things that God has given us to appreciate and to enjoy. All right. He gave us this earth to enjoy, not to destroy, not to tear down, but to enjoy. All right. All right. I love you with the love of Christ. Have an incredible weekend, Lord willing. I'll see you on Monday.